What's up, guys? This is CB with another video. I am boohoo tired. I have been doing research for 3 hours. So what I am going to do, I am just going to do this part one real quick, and then I will see you guys in part two. What I want you guys to do is pay attention to the domes, the skulls. Ayesha Curry is supposed to be the woman. Stephen Curry is supposed to be the man. How come Ayesha Curry's skull is bigger than Stephen Curry's skull, y'all? Women, if you are with your man, is your head bigger than his? No, it isn't. Even though men, you can run across skinny guys who have a peanut head, a woman's skull will still be smaller. Okay? Look at that shit. It is an inverted couple, and I am going to prove it to you by the anatomy, the sexual characteristics of male and female, and the bones. Okay? Everything is different when it comes to a man and woman. Everything is different. Nothing is alike. That is what makes us different people. The anatomy. Okay? All right. Stephen Curry got the round, oval shape skull, and Ayesha Curry has the angular, squared skull, okay? Which is inverted, backwards. You see, this one, Stephen Curry has. This one, Ayesha Curry has. It doesn't supposed to go that way. Ayesha's skull is supposed to be like this, and Stephen Curry skull supposed to be like that, but it isn't, okay? The difference between the male and female skull in size. Male skulls are generally larger, heavier, and more robust, with a capacity of roughly 1,450 through 1,550 cc's, compared to the smaller, lighter female skulls, which are 1,300 through 1,350 cc's. Males typically have more prominent brow ridges, sloped foreheads, and larger, squarer jaws, while females tend to have rounded foreheads, smoother ridges, and a sharper upper eye margin. Lighter, heavier, okay? Smoother. There's no brow ridge on Steph Curry, okay? This person isn't fat, so why is the head big? Okay? How come the head is bigger than Steph Curry. He is the man, supposedly. Okay? There's no way in hell him being the man, his skull supposed to be that damn small and smaller than his so-called woman. No way in hell. No, no, no. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is the female gait, the female walk. As you can see, you can draw a straight line. It's called a tight rope walk, which is a female walk. As you can see, it's 1 foot in front of the other. Okay? Due to the female Q angle and the wide pelvis, it's causing Stephanie to walk in that manner. A man has a narrow pelvis. His walk is going to be side by side, wide apart. Okay? Now, that's one photo. Okay, here is another photo of Steph Curry. 1 foot directly in front of the other. Okay? A direct straight line. Once again, it's called the tightrope walk. The walk of a woman. Okay? Due to the female Q angle and the wide pelvis, that is the reason we walk in that manner. Now, when you're looking at this big head, big face man that they call Ayesha Curry, you notice the walk is different than Steph Curry's walk. This is the male gait, okay? I am going to put them side by side and then show you the female gait example. And then I am going to close my eyes because I am boo-hoo tired. I am dozing off as I am speaking, and I sincerely apologize. I'm sorry. I can't go on. I'm tired. Pay close attention. Biological male and female gait, okay? Tightrope walking. You see, 1 single straight line. Over here, track walking, straight, 2 straight lines. Because see, 1 foot in front of the other, you can draw a straight line. But a male gait side by side is 1 line here, 1 line there, as you can see, okay? Now, what I want you guys to pay attention, I want you guys to pay attention to this, and this, okay? And then I am going to end this video because I'm tired, baby. I'm tired. Okay. I hope you can see and understand this because I screenshot it with my tablet, okay? Now, right here, they're showing you biological male and female gait. This is the male right here, okay? As you can see, you see two red straight lines. This is for this side of the leg, and this red line is for the other side of the leg, side by side walking, okay? This one, this is the female gait. As you can see, it is one single red line, okay? As you can see, one foot is in front of the other, the tight rope walking, okay? Now, let's go over here. As you can see, this is the same walk, one foot in front of the other, okay? All right, now it's called the tight rope walk, okay? One straight line. Now let's go over here to Ayesha Curry. Just like this right here, one red line is right underneath the foot of the male gait, okay? So let's go right here, just draw a red line right underneath, well, a black line right underneath, okay? Okay. Now I'm going to give you a close-up, and then I'm going to end this video, baby. I'm tired, babe. All right. As you can see, biological female, one foot in front of the other, tight rope walking, one straight single line, okay? Right here, the male gait, as you can see, side by side walking, okay? You see, side by side, okay? One straight line right here, one straight line right there, okay? Now, let's move over here. You see, Stephen Curry has the same walk as that female actor up there. One foot in front of the other, okay? Tightrope walking, one straight line, because as you can see, you can draw a straight line. That is what you call tight rope walking. One foot is in front of the other. You can actually draw a straight line, okay? Now let's go over here to Ayesha Curry. As you can see, the walk is different, side by side, okay? Two straight lines, just like the male gait actor that I showed you, okay? I'm so tired. I don't feel like erasing that. It can wait till tomorrow. The difference between the male and female gait. Male and female gaits differ primarily in pelvic motion and spatial parameters. Men typically walk with longer strides, higher velocity, and greater shoulder movement, while women exhibit increased hip sway, pelvic rotation, higher cadence steps per minute, and narrower step width. Pelvic motion. Women exhibit greater pelvic obliquity and rotation, hip sway, driven by a wider pelvis and a lower center of gravity. Men display less hip motion and tend to lead from the shoulders, whereas women often lead from the hips, lower abdomen. Stride and speed. Males typically have higher gait speed and longer stride length, whereas females use a higher cadence to compensate for a naturally shorter stride length, allowing them to maintain similar overall speeds. Foot placement. Women tend to walk with their feet closer together, narrower base, and sometimes pointing slightly inward, whereas men often walk with a wider stance. Joint motion. Women often demonstrate higher hip flexibility and ankle range of motion and experience higher maximum forefoot force, while men exhibit greater pelvic tilt. Upper body. A feminine walk typically features less forward arm motion and reduced upward, downward, resulting in a smoother gliding appearance, sometimes called a catwalk model effect. Don't worry about the catwalk bullshit. We all know that these models in the industry are taught to walk that way due to their male narrow pelvis, okay? All right, guys. I will see you guys in part 2. Stay vigilant.